you, which I regret, said in one of the previous podcasts, oh yeah, send pictures of your beards in and we'll review them, which I said at the time would be a terrible idea because like we would need a fucking DMs full of blokes with hairy faces.
Were you making out like we get
Isn't it
loads
weird
of DMs?
as well, like how proud people are of their beards?
No, why is it weird?
I don't know, like just like you've got a beard,
Yeah,
but like
because they look boss-like.
But anyway, and I did say we're going to do it with dicks in the DMs. So an honourable mention to.
Oh, you can't show his dick on screen, man.
Why?
You're gonna get luckily I'm not affiliated with this. I'm affiliated with the brand, but I don't own it. So like, if you get this channel cancelled on YouTube, it doesn't affect my channel.
All right, we won't put it on screen. But Hunter Brozak sent a picture of his dick in a top hat.
Well, fair cop. I mean, like, that's girthy, that man. It's like one of those fucking things you have your whole suspension bridges
I
on.
think there's a lot of irony there because he's circumcised and then put a hat on it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I get it, yeah. I should stop staring at it, but it's like an impressive dick.
You want to see it?
No, I'm good. I've seen it.
It's a tiny dick. It reminds me of mine, but like mine's not as big.
Black and white as well.
Because I'm circumcised.
The dick's not black and white. The picture's black and white. It's like moody. It's like arty. I feel like
Stop showing it to me. All right, we've looked at it long enough now.
So anyway, we got a dick pic. First one.
Do you think it's stock or you think it is actually his penis?
I don't know.
I think it's
They
stuff.
put a smiley face on it and stuff.
I want it to be his actual penis though. It doesn't look real.
No, it looks real as in it's an actual picture, but
George,
it's not
Google-
the guy that's...
Google-
Like it's an AI dick.
Google dick with a top hat and a smiley face and arms.
No,
Don't
I'm
Google
good.
that.
I'm good,
Don't-
mate.
Google it.
No, I'm good, mate.
You're gonna destroy. It's like, don't do it on your laptop. Do it on the communal. Get your media Mac.
So yeah. Anyway, we've got some beards to. You've got beards to review.
All right, cool. Right.
I can't really pass comment. Can
Obviously not. Yeah.
So the first one is from Gavlar Hook. Here's a beard for Adam to review. Penis available on request. No thanks.
Is that what it says?
No thanks, Gavlar.
Banter. Gavlar Hook. It sounds like you any relation to Captain Hook?
What a shit joke.
Like that could be a pirate name, couldn't it? Gavlar.
I don't know.
Could be. Yeah. So we're gonna rating it out of like 10 or what?
Yeah, I don't know. What's the parameters? It's got to be like, I guess, girth, length. A bit like a dick rating, I guess.
Let's not get too deep into it.
And then out of 10.
Shut the fuck up. Like Gavlar, I like this beard, right? Because it's neat, right? Which is not something you can say about my beard. So it's not the biggest beard on planet Earth. So if we're standing next to each other in a bar, or if we're in a bar in Leeds, right, and you catch my eye across the bar, you're gonna get that sheepish look that people with beard envy get. It's a very unique experience. It's hard to explain to people without beards. But you see somebody with a beard bigger than you in a bar, there's like inherently you feel like you're not the alpha male in the in the room anymore, right? Because I know, because I've had that myself. It's very rare. You remember the cat? What's his name again?
Beard
Meets Beards.
Yeah.
He's got an absolute unit of a beard, right? And I was like, fucking hell. But yeah, Gav, like yours it's neat and tidy, so I respect that. The moustache is it's not to my taste because I like quite a long moustache, but it suits your face and it suits the overall image of the beard. It's quite a neat trimmed back tash. Tash is not very long, and I like the way that it kind of fades into quite naturally into the kind of the fade that you got going on with your hair. So I'm going to give that beard I'm not going to bullshit. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 from the hairy man himself.
It's a good beard, that, yeah. I'd see that in public and I'd think, yeah, you take some effort with that beard, but not too much effort. He's not like straightened out and all that nonsense.
So the next one is from Steph Stay Slim.
I recognise that. I think Steph Stay Slim has messaged me maybe on Instagram or commented a few times.
He said, here is a picture of the beard. Great idea. By the way, I'm the one on the left. The one on the right is my son. You mean the younger human without a beard? There you go.
Right, here we go. That's a bit... there we go. We're zooming in now. Nice. Right. I'm the one on the left. To clarify, I'm not the clean-shaven person. Yeah, that's a cool bit. I always like beards with and bald-headed men because I think it's a cool look. It's
I think Steph Stay Slim's got a cooking channel on YouTube, a rather successful one.
I was going to say he looks a bit like Binging with Babish,
looks
right?
Exactly like Binging with Babish.
I don't know about exactly like, but like he's a slightly less well-nourished twin. That's not an insult. He's saying
Slim. That's his name.
Well, I get it. Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, I like shut up. We're doing the beard critique, but it always looks good in that. It gives that kind of Kratos feel. I'm not much of a gamer, but God of War is quite a popular game, isn't it? It's got some real meat to it. This beard, it feels like it's a naturally girthy beard. I bet it's one that takes a lot of trimming. Tash is a bit more to my liking. It's quite long, but it's not overly long like mine. So you could probably eat yogurt with this mustache without too much fear of making a mess of yourself. I think the transition into the burns. Maybe it's a bit short there. I think I like the grey coming through gives it character. I like that because it's not like mine's got little bits of grey and white sticking all over. This has got a nice patch of grey in the middle, almost like it's intentional, but I feel like it's not.
I can't believe how much work it's going into. These people driving in the cars now just think there's a tree there. I'm just going to fucking stick it into. Like, if I were driving and I'm listening to this, I'd be like, fuck this podcast.
These people have been nice enough not only to listen to this fucking shit show, but to subject themselves.
Have you seen how the energy changes? Like energy is never destroyed, it's just transferred.
Steph stays slim. I'm going to give this one for different reasons. It's neat and tidy. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 as well.
Fucking, it's like rate my takeaway. This kind of, yeah.
No, because he gives that 10 out of 10 all the time.
Next one is from My Beard Struggle.
Ooh, that implies that he's having difficulty growing the beard.
I think his name is Michael. Rate my beard, Michael. Growing it for 2 years. He ain't fucking struggling.
I feel like he's going to have a good one. This is a proper beard, this
He looks like one of them dolls. You know, remember them dolls?
The gnomes?
Yeah.
Like the troll doll.
It looks like a troll doll. In a good way, not in a bad way. No, the beard's like, it's got that...
What's the guy's name?
Looks like a garden gnome, I think.
My beard is... That's what we just said, George. What the fuck? Keep up.
The shape of the beard's like perfect, into the peak at the bottom. Is that what you'd call it?
No, because a peak would be at the top, wouldn't it? So it's bearded. My bearded struggles the username, right?
Yeah,
right. I like this again. It's got that. He's got not a bald head, but a shaven head. Always complements a beard. It's a nice full beard. I would say it's about the same length as mine. Only he doesn't tie it up, despite the fact that it does look to me like it's gone terminal. Whenever I say gone terminal, people are like, "What do you mean?" I don't mean like it's not nothing. Nobody's dying. I just mean that like. Your beard gets to a certain length, sadly, when it stops growing, right, and you can see the dead ends at the bottom. But that's not inherently a bad thing. I just tie mine up because I just don't like the way it looks, but I don't want to shorten it, right? This folk's just leaning totally into it. The only reason I want to deduct points here is for personal preference, really, because that looks like a straightened beard to me. And I always think that beards look better when they've got a bit of chaos going on, they're kind of like curly and they look a bit wild. This looks a bit too kempt for my liking, but it's got good length, probably about the length of mine. I love the transition. It's like a Fu Manchu, like the tash goes into the beard, super nice.
I think it's longer than yours, me.
No, it's not. I can tell by looking at it. Because it's like he ties his. I think it's a better beard than mine. I will say that. But I'm going to give it... I'm going to have to give it an 8 because it's longer than the other two. The only reason it's not higher than that is the straight thing. But again, that's personal preference. It's fucking great beard, that, mate. Yeah.
Well, Michael, you're top of the leaderboard.
Love it, yeah. We should do a leaderboard, yeah?
A bearded leaderboard. Please don't. I don't ever want to do this again. This is the last time we do beard.